All right, what's happening is still a nation. As you can see, still not in my environment, still down in Tampa. We'll actually be returning back home tomorrow. So you can look forward to a Terrible Towel Tuesday that should be kicking off on this coming Tuesday. But really quick before I get started, let me just say Happy New Year to everyone. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. Hope all of your wishes have come true. And I hope your New Year's resolutions will come to fruition. Now, some of you guys' New Year's resolution, I believe, is what I'm going to talk about here today. The Steelers going to the playoffs. I'm going to be very brief with this. Let me just say this. As we sit here today, the Steelers have a slight chance at getting to the postseason. We already know that New England won, which I believe was one of the scenarios today, and now they have to wait to see what's going to happen with the Seahawks. I don't know what's going to happen, so that's why I'm doing this video now. Small, slim chances of the Steelers getting to the playoffs if everything falls in line and if they win the game tonight and yada, yada, yada. But my real question is, do you really want them to go to the playoffs? Seriously. Seriously. Do you really want them in the playoffs? What does it do for the Steelers to go to the playoffs? Do you really think the Steelers are going to win a Super Bowl this year? Are there many teams in the AFC, the top contending teams in the AFC, that you think the Steelers will beat to get to the Super Bowl? Still understanding the fact that the Steelers have averaged, if I'm not mistaken, less than 20 points per game offensively. Who are they really going to beat when it's on the line? Sure, every team has its day. You know, it's always any given Sunday, but let's just be real for a moment. It doesn't matter whether they get to the playoffs or not. Does it matter for Tomlin not to have a losing season? It doesn't. I told you guys where I feel on that one. I think it's a incredible feat already for him to have gone this long without having a losing season, but it's bound to happen. So that part doesn't even matter to me. Would it be nice for them to finish 9-8? Cool. But as far as playoffs, I'm sorry. And every time I say this, you know, other fellow Steeler fans always tell me, oh, man, you're not being, you don't rep the team. You don't have no faith. No, I'm just a realist. I am a die-hard Steeler fan. Most of y'all know that. I'm just a realist. This is a rebuilding team, a rebuilding year, rookie quarterback in the whole nine. I mean, I didn't have many expectations anyway, and I definitely don't have any expectations of them in the postseason advancing. And how about this? If they were to get to the playoffs and lose, guess what? It's just going to be another mark against Tomlin's playoff record. Let's be real. And again, that's a fair critique, but I'm just saying there's no positive, in my opinion, for the Steelers to get to the postseason. They're not winning a Super Bowl this year. Now, if I turn out to be wrong and we look back 4 or 5 weeks from now and the Steelers have won the Super Bowl, hey, I will be over the moon like everyone else. But I'm just being realistic here, guys. So if the Steelers actually get to the postseason, if they actually win a playoff game, there's no need for any of you guys to say, see, dog, that's not what this is about. I'm just being real. And if you're being real with yourselves, I don't think you really expect the Steelers to do anything if they were to even get to the postseason. Because anytime you're in a situation where you're needing help to get to the postseason, then you're probably not the best team that deserves to be there anyway. This has been quite the season. I like the fight that the Steelers have shown, and we'll see what they do in these next 2 weeks. But that's about all I have for it. That's about all I have for it. Continuing to watch the team grow as far as the youngsters, the young quarterback, and all of that. And it's good to see these guys have a turnaround second half of the season. That's positive enough for me. Everything else, nah, I'm just not expecting it. So, again, real quick video here. I just wanted to know from you guys, please answer that question in the comments and give me some context. Do you really want to see them in the playoffs this particular season? All right? So like always, man, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Click on those notifications. Catch you in the next one. Peace.